Okay, good morning. This is a video to show how to create a user on the ERP software. So the first thing to do is to log into your software, and after you log in, there are two processes to create a user. First of all, you need to create the user, then you need to create the employee and link the employee to the user. So now we're going to go to the user quickly and create a user. You can come to the awesome bar search and just type user and you come to the user list. Here you can create the user here. It gives you a quick entry, but if you want to write the full, put the whole full detail in the full form, you can click edit full form. And then here you are. So you put the email address. I'm going to use a sample email address for this purpose. idg dot at gmail. Let's say at yahoo.com. Right, and the name is gonna be SADG, and the last name is gonna be Lawson. Right. So more information here you can put, but it's not required at the moment. Then the email address, signature, you can put it there, but it's not required immediately. What I just required are the ones that are shown here. And if you want to use the username, you can also put the username here, but the email will do. And after you've done this, you can click on save. Now when you save this, sorry, I think it's just taking a little while. Okay, so after you have saved this, one more you can do is come to the role profile and select a user, a role profile for the user. Now you can create a role profile for yourself. If you want a role profile, if you want to create a role profile, you can click on this quick add, create a new role profile. If you want to customize your own role profile, or you can just select among the presets that are already added here. So I'll just select one here, and also if you come down here, you will see, okay, if you save these, let's first of all save these, and after you save these, you also select the module that the person is allowed to view. Now when you click on the module that the person, okay, let's reload this because you have to select the profile module, but we don't have one already. So if you refresh, it's going to also show all the modules that you want to assign to the user. Now if you come back here and you select allowed module, it's going to list everything. If you want to select all, if you want to unselect all and just click one for the person, say one or two, you can select it, then save. And after you've done this, that is already set. Now here as well, you can set the password for the person here. When you set the password for the person here, if before the person already has a password and you click on these and you check this box, the person is going to be logged out from every of the tabs that the person has been logged in before, all devices that the person has been logged in before, the person is going to be logged out. Now here, document to follow, send notification to for document followed by me. So if you are following a document and you click this button, you're going to get a notification. Now I've said this is the email signature. If you want, this is the allowed mode. Now this is the security setting. If you want to allow the person to have a simultaneous session, I want to restrict IP, you can put it here. If you want to change the user type, you can put it here. And then the third-party authentication, third-party authentication here. Then if you have API access, you want to generate API access, and that's everything about it. So after this, we'll go to also here. You can set the permission for the person here. You can go to the permission manager and set the permission for this row. Already this row already has been set because it's a preset row. But if you want to go to the permission manager, you can come to the permission manager here and set the permission for this particular role that you have selected. If you want to add more, if you want to delete, you can do that. Then this is the password. If you want to reset the password, if I click this user is going to get a mail of how to log in, a login link. Now, if you want to create a user email and you click this button, it's going to give you a pop-up where you can create an email for this particular user. So let's go to the employee and create an employee for this particular user so that we can link this user to the employee. So here you had an employee. I'm only going to do the important ones. So this is let's just say this is your Lawson, and the gender, let's say, is male. Yes. So the date of birth, I'm just going to select the date of birth, just a sample date of birth, because it's compulsory. Exactly. So February and 29. Let's say that. Now, date of joining, I'm just going to put the date, and then you leave it as active or not. So here the user details, this is where you select the user you already created before. So I'm going to select this because that's the user that I created before. And then if you want to put the person in the department, who the person reports to, when you select this, it's going to create an organogram for you. So it's good to actually select who the person is going to report to. This grade is the salary grade that the person is going to be on. This branch is a branch where the person is going to be located at. And the employment type, maybe it's full-time or part-time. That's where. Then the employment number. You can also see the joining here. Job applicant, confirmation date, notice date, contract end date, offer date, then attendance and leaves. If you do attendance by biometric, he has it, so you can just put the biometric ID here, or the RFID if that is what you use. Then the holiday list, if you have an holiday that you want to do, we are going to get into this later, where you can create the holiday list. Then if it's a shift, you can put the default shift here. Then if this person will have an approval person for their expenses, you can select the person here. If they have a shift approval also, you can select this here. And if they have a leave approval person, you're going to select the person here. Now this is the salary. Now you put the total cost to company, that's their annual gross amount. You put it here, and the payroll center that you want them to belong to, so that when you are measuring your budget, you can know which payroll cost center, which cost center, you can have an analysis of how your payroll looks like, or per cost center in your payroll cost. So the salary mode, is it bank or cash or check? Personal, you can have marital status, family background, health details. If the person has an health insurance, or if you want to give the person an health insurance, that's HMO. You can put that there as well. You must have created it in the first place. So passport number, if the person has a passport, valid up to, then place of issue, date of issue. All these ones are just other details. They are not compulsory. As you can see, there's no asterisk in them. Then this is the profile here, the biodata of the person. Well, the user can actually complete this later. Educational qualification, they can add more if they want to. Here you see the school, university, qualification level, year passing. Then previous work experience, they can also add role and add more. History in the company, if the person has been in the company before, then you put all the department where, so you can track how the person is moving, if you actually have a career line. Then this is the exit, resignation letter, date, exit interview, leave encashed, relieving day, next working place, reason for leaving, feedback. So this is everything that this thing has, and you can also add more. We're going to get to the customization aspect for this particular this ERP. So that is everything. If you have questions, just go to our support, give us a question, send your question to us. I'll be happy to respond to you. Thank you very much. So after you've done that, all you need to do is save, and the person is created. Here the person can actually change their picture, and the person can share it here. they can assign it here. When you click on assign, you can see assign to. I've dealt with this in the video when I talk about understanding your dashboard. So you can assign this, you can assign it to me, you can assign it to any other person that you want. You can also attach file here. You can also share the document. This document you can share. Maybe for instance, you are a paperless community, and then after the employee has filled all the form, they want to share it with HR. They can share it with everyone here. Fine. You also tell them what they can do here, and then when you can also share it with a particular person. You select the name here. You also tell them what they can actually do. So that is everything about creating a user and creating an employee. Thank you very much.